Good morning. Welcome to this edition of the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. I love a show when we have so much information that can improve the quality of your life, can change your community, all of those things put together. A little bit later in the program, we're going to introduce you to another waiting child. That's always an exciting event. We also have an opportunity coming up. If you are interested in developing a career change, there's a new program coming out that you definitely want to pay attention to. It involves the builders unions. And then if you're interested in buying a house, well, there's a fraternity in town that has some ideas on how you can get your own home. But we begin with an idea of reshaping, I'm going to say, our communities, having some input into what's happening in our communities, a series of meetings going on hosted by our elected officials. Two of them are here today, the Reverend Ricky Burgess, City Council, DeWitt Walton, County Council. Welcome to you both.
Welcome, Lynn.
And this series of meetings we're talking about really is, if I'm not mistaken, an offshoot of a show that we talked about a while ago when we had a panel of elected officials here, correct?
That's right. From the 5 Black elected officials, we did something called the Peace and Justice Initiative, and we came out with a study. And since then, we've been implementing those studies. And so what this is a catch-up, a report back out to the community. We're going around the city in 10 meetings across the year that tell them what we've been up to and what we plan to do in the future to make things better for traditional African-American communities.
Now, DeWitt, when I looked at, Ricky says 10 meetings, and when I looked at them, they are spread out. So I'm guessing that you all will come back on a regular basis just to remind folks about these meetings.
Very much so. We're starting on March 28th.
Okay, and that's
from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Jerron Grayson Center. I think their address is 1852 Enoch Street in the Hill District, and first meeting, we'll talk about family outcomes. There's 6 points that the PBELC has been focusing on. Family outcomes, business opportunities, public safety, housing, education, and employment. And we're going to start this one out again about family outcomes and talking about the work that we've done to this point and how we move forward on a monthly basis. We'll have, for the next 10 months, we'll have a meeting each month.
Each month. And you can go to anyone. It doesn't matter what community, correct?
That's right. But we're consciously going around the city. And so we'll actually be in 5 areas, and we'll go to each of those areas twice over the next 10 months. The first one will report out some of the exciting things we've done, such as the Housing Opportunity Fund. The city of Pittsburgh has put $10 million into a fund a year for the next 10 years to help people buy homes, to build new affordable housing, to keep people in their homes, all sorts of social services help. And so we're real excited by a lot of the new things we've implemented since doing the report and saying that we would work together.
And DeWitt, I mean, I think one of the best things about this is so often there are things going on, things happening that we just don't know about. We just don't know about them.
Very much so. And in your intro, for example, you talked about some things that are going on with the construction and building trades that your guest Jeff Nobers is going to talk about. We've been working directly with Jeff Nobers because Jeff is a member of the Partners for Work board. He's also the executive director of the Builders Guild, and we've been working collaboratively trying to design ways to get more people from underserved, underrepresented, and the previously incarcerated communities career paths into the construction and building trades and in manufacturing opportunities to improve both the quality and the quantity of their lives. So there's so much just interwoven. You know, the whole public safety issue, and we've been doing a huge amount of work. We just have to make sure that we do a better job of branding, marketing, and sharing information.
And getting the information out. And the other thing, I want to go back to when we first started this, and I said when you guys came on before, there were 5 of you, I believe.
Yes.
Now we've added 2 other people in terms of Black elected officials in Summerlee and Austin Davis. So we are seeing changes happening.
Right, and Summerlee has been invited to be a part of our work and a part of this initiative. We've done a lot of exciting things, such as the Stop the Violence initiative in the city. We're now in they say a 15-year low in terms of violence, but one life is too many.
Absolutely.
Lost. And so we are working together to coordinate all the activities of the city and we are having breakout sessions additional to these meetings, and a part of these meetings, we're having additional breakout meetings to inform people of all the initiatives we're doing, such as the group violence intervention, ShotSpotter, cameras, all those things, Maryland Authority Assessment Model, all those things that have helped make the city safer, and in particular, save Black lives.
Indeed. Now, the first meeting, again, is coming up March 28th.
Jerron Grayson Center, 5:30 to 7:30, 1832 Enoch Street.
Okay. And I know we've had a graphic that kind of listed all of the meetings. Is that information available online somewhere as well?
It will be available on the PBEELC website, and we're doing mailings to most of the communities that we represent as well within the city.
Okay. And because they do extend over a period of time, I really wasn't kidding, we probably will need to do this segment a couple times because, you know, people need to hear the information more than once.
Very much so.
All right.
come back.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Leah.
Thanks so much for joining us. We're going
Absolutely.
to take a break. Remember, we got lots of information. If you want to buy a house, you're looking to get into the building trades, we got all that this morning on the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. Don't go away.